Question we all been asking: why was Raghav Chadha sidelined by his own party? According to the Aam Aadmi Party, it's because he stepped out of the party line to focus on middle class issues instead of focusing on the standard attack politics.
राघव की राजनीति का, मैं कोई और नीति की बात नहीं कर रहा, राजनीति का क्या हो रहा है आप बताइए, क्योंकि आज वही टॉक ऑफ द टाउन है, वही न्यूज मेकर बने पड़े हैं, उन्हीं की न्यूज आ रही है, उन्हीं को आपकी पार्टी भी गाली दे रही है, क्या हो क्या रहा है, चल क्या रहा है?
But what followed in this debate was a masterclass in hypocrisy. With a single calculated question, Anand Ranganathan trapped the entire panel, forcing these self-proclaimed champions of secularism and free speech to drop their masks. What was their defense? Discipline over democracy, the exact kind of authoritarianism they constantly accuse their opponent of using.
ठीक है
आप सोशल मीडिया इन्फ्लुएंसर नहीं हैं, आप वहां पे पार्टी के नेता के रूप में बने थे.
अच्छा पॉइंट
You need to be taking a stand.
It's insane. Right now, public trust on politicians is at its absolute bottom, and rightfully so. We've been burned too many times. So when a politician finally breaks the pattern, speaks about actual middle class issues, and is immediately silenced by his own party, it validates every voter's fear. This moment was AAP's golden opportunity to rebuild that trust with their core voters, the youth and the working professional. You'd think they'd have a solid, logical defense prepared for why Raghav Chadha was sidelined, right? You wish.
राघव के जीवन में परिणति आई हैं
जी,
तब से नीति कुछ और हो गई है. ये गलत बात है. सुनिए,
Holy, did you catch that? Instead of defending their policy or addressing the actual issues raised by Raghav, Somnath Bharti deploys the ultimate logical fallacy, the red herring, with the side of 1950s woman blaming. He deflects the entire argument by blaming the wife. So let me get this straight. According to AAP, Raghav's wife influenced him to stop participating in the political circus, stop the petty infighting, stop the personal attacks, and actually feel empathy for the majority of Indians? What, if that's true, what is actually bad about that? There is no problem. This is just a desperate attempt to deflect from their own authoritarianism. But wait, it gets worse. Realizing the blame the wife strategy makes them look terrible, Bharti pivots. He tries a new angle, claiming Raghav was playing social media influencer instead of standing by Arvind Kejriwal when he went to jail. A solid attack, until it instantly implodes on live television.
अरविंद केजरीवाल जेल गए, आपसे आपके मुंह से एक शब्द नहीं.
वो लंदन में थे.
अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को
A total collapse of the narrative. Anand Ranganathan immediately clocks this. He calls out the red herring and points out the absolute absurdity of a party abusing its own members just because they chose to do the job the public actually elected them for. And then right on cue, the trap snaps shut. Another panelist couldn't help himself and completely takes the bait.
ये दोनों एक्सट्रीम लेफ्ट एक्सट्रीम राइट, इन दोनों ने क्या स्टेटमेंट्स करी हैं? इतनी लांछन लगा रहे हैं अपने ही लोगों पे, अपने ही सपोर्टर्स पे. क्यों? क्योंकि उन्होंने सच बोल दिया कि
पार्टी ना सच बोलो. ओके, नो शाउटिंग.
There it is. This is the exact moment when the mask doesn't just drop, it shatters. Let that sink in. If you step away from the script of mindless political attacks to speak on real middle class issues, you have to leave. Not because you did something immoral, not because you broke the law, but because you committed the ultimate sin. You went against the party god. He just admitted on live television. The ultimate moral arbiter of a politician isn't ideology, isn't logic, facts, or even the voter. It's the party leader. This isn't secularism or free speech. This is the textbook definition of an authoritarian cult. And once the trap fully closed around these self-proclaimed champions of secularism and free speech, Anand delivered the final blow that perfectly summarized the hypocrisy we just witnessed.
मैंने कहा सच बोल दिया, इमीडिएटली आया तो पार्टी छोड़ दो ना. मतलब सच बोल दिया, कड़वा लगा सच, तो पार्टी छोड़ो. और नेक्स्ट स्टेज क्या थी? पार्टी डिसिप्लिन. दैट मींस डिसिप्लिन ओवर डेमोक्रेसी.
Now wait, I know exactly what some of you are rushing to the comments to type right now. You are taking this out of context. You have an agenda. You're a Sanghi, BJP supporter, whatever. Fair. Don't take my word for it. Let the AAP leader Somnath Bharti explain exactly how the internal logic works.
पार्टी माँ होती है,
हैं?
पार्टी माँ होती है, सब कुछ पार्टी से लिया। कौन जानता था आपको? राज्यसभा का मेंबर बनाया आपको।
ओके, तहसीन
और आप जो है अरविंद केजरीवाल जेल जाए, अरविंद केजरीवाल जेल जाए,
ओके।
और आपके मुंह में ताला लगा हुआ है।
There you go. Party is the mummy. You have honestly cannot make this up. He didn't just prove my point. He was caught in 4K live. He is outright stating that the party, not the constitution, not the voters, the party is your ultimate authority. It is a paternalistic cult-like mindset where they demand absolute, unquestioning submission. And did you catch his definition on insubordination? Did he mention anything about Raghav Chadha failing his constituents? Or did he mention a bad policy? Anything like that? No. His entire grievance was that Raghav Chadha didn't scream loudly when Arvind Kejriwal went to jail and didn't spend all his time attacking Modi when he was in hospital. He couldn't do it. And when he came back, he was talking about issues that everybody agreed on. This is the ultimate revelation here. To these secular parties, your value isn't measured by how well you serve the people. It's measured strictly by how fiercely you worship the party leader and how viciously you attack their enemies. The mask isn't just off, they're proudly showing exactly who they are.